Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Slab and Gab today. This is the ongoing installment where I talk about just a single graded card from my sports card collection. And in this installment, we're going to touch on a baseball card that I picked up recently that I got a deal on that was, I don't mind saying, unbelievable almost. So this is obviously, as you can tell by the foreshadowing here in the background, going to be an Albert Pujols card. Really a big fan of the slugger who has continued to kind of make his way up the counting stats as far as power hitting goes. Just finished up his age 41 regular season, and he still seems like he's got a little bit in the tank. He clubbed around a dozen homers with the Dodgers here to close out the season after the trade, and is still active in the postseason, probably as this episode airs here on the channel. And so in front of you, we have a Silver Slate Blue Sparkle card of Albert that I got a while back. Very, very proud of this one. This is just an extremely beautiful, shiny card. It is one of my nicer Pujols cards. I don't have a lot of Albert, just a handful of his slabs, honestly. Probably didn't collect him as much as I should have over the years, given the numbers that he's been putting up. This is a pretty rare card that I showed off on a previous episode and was happy to bring that home. It was what I thought was a really fair price point, well below $30 before tax and shipping. But the card I have to show today, I think was even a better deal than that. It's maybe not as significant a card or as rare a card as that Silver Slate Blue Sparkle, but it's a nice one nonetheless. And this is one that I got recently. This was a case of a card just being listed at a very, very low starting bid, like 99 cents. Was up for auction for like 3 or 4 days. Had it on my watch list. I set a really low snipe on it and kind of forgot about it, figuring, you know what, if I get this card as an absolute steal, I'll take it, but it's not one that I have to have or that is, important for a set building pursuit or anything like that. And lo and behold, my very low snipe did actually take the card home. So here's what I got. This is a 2018 Topps Chrome, and this is the X-Fractor. You can see that glorious checkerboard background there that has always been the deal with X-Fractors going way back. I love the 2018 in particular. I think the design this year was just really, really nice. These X-Fractors glow incredibly well. And, like I said, even though I'm not an Albert collector, strictly speaking, I am a fan of anybody who has left an impact on the game as large as the one that Pujols has during his time with St. Louis and now for a couple different teams in LA. And the most amazing part about this, we'll take a look at the back. So this one, obviously, as with a lot of my cards that I picked up on the channel, in case you haven't picked up on the pattern, this is a fine 9. I don't typically pay up for PSA 10s. The 9s to me look just as good to my untrained eye. And I was able to bring this home, I kid you not, for $5.76. I can't explain that. I don't know how, PSA can charge, $20+ even to value submit a card. And then somebody can turn around and sell a PSA slab for $5 and change. That does not really seem like a profitable model for a seller to be following, but I will gladly, as my friend Eric at Those Back Pages says, I will buy the scraps. And today's example is absolutely a case of me buying the scraps. So I'll always keep my eyes open for PSA 9s and even 8s if they're going to dip down into that price range. Even with tax and shipping included, I believe this card stayed in the single digits or maybe just touched $10 to my door. So pretty awesome for a guy with the track record that Pujols has. Not a lot of players out there with, well over 600 home runs. I think he's actually, potentially approaching 700 if he could, stick around for another season or two here. But whatever the case and wherever he ends up on the final leaderboard, that was an absolute bargain. Happy to add that one to my collection. And I think it looks pretty nice next to that Silver Slate Blue Sparkle. So there you have it, pair of Pujolses and a new addition on this edition of Slab and Gab. So thanks for joining me, and I'll be back in the near future with some more sports card content. Until then, take care.